Have you ever stopped to really look at the objects you use every day? The things we interact with: pens, paper clips, soda cans seem so ordinary that we barely give them a second thought. But what if I told you that these everyday items are hiding secrets? Clever engineering, surprising histories, and little-known tricks are built into the most mundane objects. And once you see them, you'll never look at the world the same way again. Let's start with something simple: the pencil. At first glance, it's just a stick of wood with graphite inside, but there's so much more to it. The classic yellow color wasn't chosen by accident, it was a marketing trick. In the late 1800s, the best graphite came from China, and yellow was associated with Chinese royalty. Pencil makers painted their products yellow to make them seem high quality, and the tradition stuck. Even the shape is intentional. Most pencils have 6 sides instead of being round, not just because it's easier to grip, but because a hexagonal pencil won't roll off your desk. And that little metal band holding the eraser in place, it's called a ferrule, and without it, the eraser would fall off after just a few uses. Then there's the humble paperclip. It's just a bent piece of wire, but its design is nearly perfect. The gem paperclip, invented in the 1890s, holds papers together tightly without damaging them. The loops are precisely spaced so the clip slides on easily, it doesn't lose its grip. But here's something even more surprising: during World War II, paperclips became a powerful symbol of resistance in Norway. When the Nazis banned political badges, Norwegians wore paperclips on their clothes as a silent protest, representing unity and strength. A simple office supply turned into a secret act of defiance. Now, let's talk about soda cans. You've opened hundreds of them, but have you ever noticed the tiny raised bumps under the tab? That's not a mistake, it's a carefully designed grip to help your finger open the can smoothly. The tab itself stays attached so you don't accidentally drop it into your drink, and the dome-shaped top. It's not just for looks, the curve makes the can stronger, allowing it to hold pressure without bursting. Even the way the liquid pours out is controlled. The opening is shaped to create a smooth flow instead of a messy splash. Water bottles have their own hidden tricks. Those ridges on the sides aren't just for grip, they make the bottle more rigid so it doesn't collapse when you squeeze it. The little dimple at the bottom strengthens the base, preventing it from tipping over easily. Even the cap is engineered. The threads are designed to seal tightly, but still open with a quick twist. Keys, those small metal tools we use every day, are far more complex than they seem. The jagged edges aren't random, each cut corresponds to a specific pin inside the lock. When you insert the key, the pins align perfectly, allowing the lock to turn. If even one ridge is off by a fraction of a millimeter, the lock won't open. And car keys. Many have tiny computer chips inside that communicate with the car's ignition. Without the right signal, the engine won't start even if the key fits perfectly. Shoelaces also hold secrets. The little plastic tip at the end is called an eaglet, and without it, the lace would fray and become impossible to thread. The crisscross lacing pattern isn't just for looks, it distributes pressure evenly across your foot for a snug fit. And those extra holes at the top of some sneakers, they're for a special lacing technique called a heel lock, which prevents your foot from sliding forward. Even something as simple as a fork has hidden design elements. The tines aren't all the same length, the outer ones are slightly longer to make it easier to spear food. The curve of the handle fits comfortably in your hand, and the weight is balanced so it doesn't feel awkward to hold. Some forks even have 3 tines instead of 4, designed specifically for foods like oysters. The truth is, every object around us has a story, a purpose, or a clever design trick that most people never notice. The world is full of these hidden wonders, waiting for someone to pay attention. So the next time you pick up something ordinary, whether it's a pencil, a paperclip, or a soda can, take a closer look. You might just discover a secret hiding in plain sight. And who knows, the most boring thing in your house might actually be the most fascinating. You just have to know where to look. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the hidden world of everyday objects. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss an exploration of the unnoticed genius all around us. See you next time.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.